Hey, and welcome back to Health Economics. Today, what I want to do is go over economics a little bit and then go into how this applies actually to healthcare. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take one step back from last time so that we can take two steps forward over the rest of the semester. So, first off, let's just get into economics and talk about something far less contentious than healthcare. Let's say pizza, just for starters, since most of you watching this video are college students, and as far as I can tell, you all basically subsist off of nothing but beer and pizza. For most of us, we are consumers of pizza, which means we take pizza and we eat it. In general, the higher the price of pizza, the less pizza we are going to be willing to buy. Conversely, the lower the price of pizza, the more pizza we'll be willing to buy. This concept is known as the first law of demand. And basically, what it states is that if I have an axis system with price on the y-axis and quantity on the x-axis, I'm going to have a downward sloping demand curve. Okay? This downward sloping demand curve actually says a few things to us. First, it shows us how much pizza you were willing to buy at a given price. So let's say your demand curve was given by the equation Q is equal to 12 minus P. Okay, so if pizza cost you $1, you would buy 12 pizzas, right? Because all I do is I take 1 and I plug it in for the P. So if Q is equal to 12 minus 1, then Q is equal to 11. And if pizza cost you $6, you would buy 12 minus 6 equal to 6 pizzas. It also tells us the maximum that you would be willing to pay for each successive pizza. In economics, we know this idea of successive pizzas, or successive anything for that matter, as marginal analysis. And what we mean by marginal analysis is exactly what we just talked about. We're considering each additional, in this case, pizza, instead of thinking about pizza as a whole. So, for example, the absolute most you would be willing to pay for the first pizza is $11 because 12 minus 1 is equal to 11. The maximum you would be willing to pay for the second pizza would be $10, right? So to get two pizzas, what I would do in this case is I would say 2 is equal to 12 minus some price. I would solve for price, and we would find that price is equal to 10, and so on and so forth. Now let's assume for a minute that the price of pizza is equal to $8. Okay, so $8 per pizza. If you have had no pizza tonight and pizza costs you $8, would you buy the first one? Well, in this case, in our original demand equation given by Q is equal to 12 minus P, that first pizza is going to be worth $11 to you. And so, yes, you would buy it. It's worth $11 to you, and you only have to pay 8. Would you buy the second pizza? So we go to the second one. Well, the second pizza is going to be worth $10 to you and only costs you 8. So yes, you would buy it. The third pizza is going to be worth $9 to you. And so yes, you would buy that one. The fourth pizza is worth $8 to you. It costs you $8. So we would say that you are indifferent between the fourth pizza and the money it costs you. But what about the fifth pizza? Well, the fifth pizza is worth $7 to you. But remember, it's going to cost you $8. So would you buy the fifth pizza? The answer is no. It's costing you more than it's worth. But there's more. If you think about it, that first pizza right here is worth $11 to you, and you only paid 11, 10, 9, 8. You only paid $8 for it, which means that this right here, this $3, if you want to think of it this way, is additional value to you over and above the cost of the pizza. The second pizza was worth $10 to you and only cost you 8, right? And so that pizza gives you $2 worth of additional value. The third pizza was worth $9 to you, and it only cost you 8, and so you got $1 of additional value. The fourth pizza was worth $8 to you and cost you $8, so you didn't get any additional value. All told, by eating the pizza, you are actually wealthier in a very real sense by a total of $6. Okay, and we get that by noting that this right here was $3, this right here was 2, and this right here was 1. And as we know, 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 6. This $6 is known as consumer surplus. And what it is it's the additional value that you get after you actually purchase something. Now, really quick, we want to point out, and this will come up more later on in the class, is that it's not guaranteed that you will get consumer surplus from anything. What matters is that when you go into the exchange, you expect that you're going to, in this case, enjoy or like the pizza. If it turns out that you don't, then you will lose because you will pay more for something than it's actually worth to you. But you'll quickly learn this and not buy that pizza again. So while it stinks that you lost on that one pizza, you certainly aren't trapped in buying more and more of the same pizza that you don't like.